Big win, San Francisco, Golden State Warriors.
It's the roster. We've got a very deep team. We've got a lot of guys who can play, and we've been playing, pretty big rotation.
Even though the Niners lost, we had a Steve Kerr post press conference right here.
We slid Will up and played a 10-man rotation, but we've been playing an 11-man rotation the last couple of weeks, and just trying to take advantage of the number of good players we have, and a lot of those guys can really score on any given night.
Looking ahead to next game, you guys had a wire-to-wire victory. The Heat had a very tough win, last-second win against the Thunder. How does that kind of go into your mindset? Are you going to try and run
a comment?
I'm going to be tired on a short week and traveling across.
Whoa!
Well, we played Miami, 6 weeks ago or so.
Comment.
They run a pretty unique.
Elijah Jackson, do I like Sai? What's that? What's that?
Down there, we know we have to stay in front of them. They're really an attacking team, and they're playing well. So, as you said, we got to be ready.
What is that? Please narrow it down. What I like is Wired X3, the singer. SIA, the singer. Well, I like teaching human beings really simple words. All right, X37, 340 milligrams of caffeine. This is worth 2 Venoms. This is 100 more than a rock star. Sai, singer face. Yeah. Stupid bitch face. I see her stupid bitch face. Are the Bears the favorites? Are the Bears the favorites? Are the Bears the favorite? I don't know. Do you know who's not going to win it all? That's the only thing we know. We know who's not going to win. If you play like Detroit, you're not going to win. And today, the 49ers played like Detroit. What's the difference between the Lions and the nothing? Both trash. The booty teams. The last time the Lions were good was 95. Just like the 49ers. Lions, Chargers, Super Bowl 29 would have been better, but Bears Patriots is what I want. I really don't want to see that. The only team I want is the Texans, and you always forget there's a hope, there's some other team still available. The Texans have a cakewalk through Denver without Bo Nix if they can beat Drake May. And Drake May had a cakewalk versus the Chargers. Today the 49ers looked like the Chargers. Happy Saturday. What's up? I didn't have a show during the games today? No, didn't. I just watched. I woke up after that Buffalo game ended. I didn't watch no Buffalo game. Trojans will win it all. As long as Sam Darnold or Caleb Williams, Bears or Seahawks are the absolute best case scenario. But if they play the Texans, they have Trojans. So we want to get as many Trojans. We want to get Trojans on every team. So every time there's a Super Bowl, there's always a Trojan on the team. You have a Homer Simpson bongs. Yeah, how did you know? Who told you? Johnny from Sing. Who told you I got Homer Simpson bongs? Who the hell would tell you something like that? Cause I don't. YOLO, you only live once. YOLO. I just had chicken nuggets and macaroni. Snow, like in former. Boom boom day. I'm not Snow. Chipotle, Chipotle. John Forte dead. He went from the poverty to the Fugees to prison to Martha's Vineyard. Played the violin in Brooklyn, in the bad part of Brooklyn. Somebody should have. Android LA is here. What happened to my eyes? Kirked up. You know what? You're right. I have to repaint my eyes every episode, but we'll skip this episode. I painted when I woke up. I painted them before the kickoff of the Denver game. Was it interception? I didn't see many plays from the Denver game. Dude, I will not sleep through tomorrow's two games. I'll be yeah. Woody Marks. That's who we need. That's my pick for MVP of the playoffs, MVP of the Super Bowl. It'll be like Emmitt Smith all over again. Best running back in the league. He's a rookie. He's winning the Super Bowl as a running back. Don't even look. Quarterbacks are nothing. As long as your quarterback's healthy, CJ Stroud healthy, Caleb Williams is healthy. Those are the two best, probably the most healthy teams. Now, Caleb and Woody probably played with each other. So it's going to be the one side of the Trojans offense versus the other side of the Trojans offense. Football is kind of racist, and they only want to bring in Penn State players, and there shouldn't be any Pitt. The Rams have Pitt players. Okay, I don't really like having a Pittsburgh guy on my team. Okay, so there's guys on the team I don't like, and there's guys I do like. So Denver will drop next week, and I'm not so sure about Seattle. It looks like Seattle control their own destiny with their healthy quarterback. Denver doesn't. As a matter of fact, Seattle has Denver's best backup, Drew Lock. It must be horrible to not get Jason Stridham. Bo Nix's backup couldn't even come into the game. So Jason how do you say that guy's name? Stridham. Jason Stridham is the Broncos. Jason Stidham. He's Bo Nix's best friend, and he basically tells Bo what to do because Jason has seen everything and done none of it. But now he has to play Mr. talking shit on the sideline. Well, how long does it take to get a rushing record? Maybe 14 years at 17 games. Most of Emmitt Smith's yards were trash time after Super Bowl 30. Most of Jerry Rice's yards are trash. Pushing the career, those numbers, is a detriment to the team. You end up like Shaquille O'Neal, just trash time points. That's Jerry Rice. Michael Irvin, he didn't last very long after he won his last Super Bowl. That's good. Cheers. I wanted Buffalo to win that game, though, I tell you. Because then nobody would be playing in Denver next weekend. I don't want to watch football from Denver. I'd rather watch a game from Energy Stadium or where else they could have played it. They could have played it in New England, but we have a game in New England tomorrow. And then that's the final game at Foxborough. The final game at Soldier Field. And we're back to where we were on Saturday. Saturday sucks. Nobody wants to cherish these holy Saturday moments during an NFC championship game. Can you say city boy? City boy? Get out of my playoffs. City boy! City boy! Get out of my playoffs. City boy! You're fired. I can say a bunch of things. Mix it with Vince McMahon, mix NFL City Boy, 85 City Boy, Rams beat Tampa Bay in the 85 playoffs. Jason Stidham. He'll be taking first team snaps all week. John Elway's gonna suit up. Don't worry. Don't worry. Peyton Manning is good. Feels like Old Man River. Am I drinking tonight? No. Analytics at the 16-minute mark. We had 10 views on my last episode. This view, we're pulling 28. Okay, it was a short episode. I'll be back later. Or tomorrow. Whenever.